Okay, we're a day late, but not a dollar short. I'm Big Dave.
Yeah, I'm Jake. I needed an extra day to recover from that terrible game on Sunday.
And you had a birthday, too, that's all right. So, but we're doing our post-game analysis on the Bengals here, and first of all, we want to start with some sad news that this is Tuesday. It just started coming out that all-time great running back for the Bengals, Rudy Johnson, has passed away, which is just sad. And I know, I mean, he was part of the Carson Palmer and Ocho Cinco, Hushmanzada, just that amazing offense. And it's just sad. I mean,
sad.
CTE issues, and we're not going to really go into it that much there, but the all-time season leader for the Bengals in rushing yards, 1,458. He's got the top spot and the number 2 spot. I mean, we forget how dominant he was.
He was so good. That was my formative years of being not only a Bengals fan, but a football fan. So I have a soft spot in my heart from everybody from that era. And this really bummed me out.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad news.
So sad. And so prayers to his family. I'm sure at the next Bengals home game, they'll do something to honor him.
I sure hope so.
I hope so, too. So R.I.P. to Rudy. I'm thinking that some people were saying, I've seen on X that people are saying at the next home game, there just needs to be right at the start the Rudy
100%.
chant that they used to do for him.
Yeah.
So like we said, that's sad news. But we got to move on to what was the franchise history worst game ever, loss ever for the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday against the Vikings. I mean, I did not see this coming.
Yeah, I didn't either. We talked about it last week. We were pretty positive last week, and I was proud of us for being positive because there was a lot of negative out there.
Yeah.
But, man, that was a rough game.
And, you know, the thing, as you sit there and go back and think about it, Jake, it wasn't really on anything on Jake Browning other than the pick six, you know. I mean, we had 3 straight offensive snaps where we had Noah Fant fumble, then Jamar Chase fumble, then Samaj P. Ryan fumble. I mean, we just gave the ball away 3 consecutive times, and we were that one time on the Fant fumble, we were going to put points on the board before halftime. It quite possibly could have been 17-10 going into halftime.
Not only was it 3 consecutive drives, it was 3 consecutive snaps.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Thing.
Yeah,
that's so mind-blowing. I've never seen that before in all my years.
It's
of
a fluke.
Football.
It's a fluke. Yes. I mean, the team is not as bad as they played on Sunday.
I think what you saw there, this is my best guesstimate because I didn't actually watch the game as it was happening. I was listening to Red Zone on my way back from Detroit. My wife and I went to Detroit for my birthday.
Yeah,
and she was like kind of watching it and paying attention, and I'm like, she's like, oh, they fumbled. I was like, no, that's a replay. She's like, no, they fumbled again. I was like, are you serious? It's just rough.
And then a couple of minutes later, they fumbled again.
Yeah. So, but I think what happened is you get up there, you had a couple. First of all, Rodgers on the Vikings had an amazing game.
Was it Isaiah Rodgers?
Yes, Isaiah Rodgers. I mean, he was awesome.
He's got to be the defensive player of the week, right? I mean, come on.
No one else could be that. So you have really good defense. That's really what it came down to. The offense was clicking for them too. I think what happened was they got out to an early lead, and it just completely deflated the team. After losing Burrow, and then it's like, okay, now we're here, and we're,
Yeah, those 3 fumbles in a row. That doesn't, I mean, it's just like, what do you got to do?
Yeah.
So I think, I haven't seen the spread on the Monday night game against the Broncos. I'm sure the Broncos are favored.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think the Bengals will play a whole lot better. If they've got any pride at all, they will. I mean, come on.
I think, as much as I like the guy, I think that if they do have another game like that, I think that seat is going to be getting pretty warm for some people on the staff, and because if you come out like that again and you're flat and that rough, like you're not doing something to get these guys ready to go.
We can't get the running game going except for a couple of drives this year for anything.
Chase Brown is a very good running back. I don't understand what's happening here. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago, the narrative of, the Bengals don't invest in stuff. Well, they've invested in a lot of offensive line players, and they still just – nothing is happening.
Nothing is happening.
And you see certain things too, like – it's been the Bengals' MO for years. Like, let's run on first. Let's run on second. Now it's 3rd and 9, and we have to throw the ball, and everybody knows we're going to throw the ball. Yep. And it's the same with the Titans right now. If you watch the Titans play, and Brian Callahan was the offensive coordinator
for the Bengals.
Learn from Zach, and it's just kind of like the same sort of, like,
He just gave up, by the way, I just read Brian Callahan just gave up play calling
to
the quarterback's coach for the Titans.
I think that's probably a wise choice for him.
Well, it's funny that you said that because they had the A-team of broadcasters for the game on Sunday. Rare for a 1 o'clock game to have Nance and Romo.
Yeah.
But Tony Romo literally kept saying to the Bengals, stop running on first down. When you throw on first down, they were having success, and then they'd go, he goes, then you can get, make it 2nd and 2 or 3 or something like that, more manageable. They would just, and then he was befuddled, and so was Nance, why they kept trying to run it right up the middle on first down.
It just wasn't working.
It wasn't working, but we're going to just keep doing it until stop.
Yeah, I think
Where were the quick outs? Where were the quick outs to our receivers?
Yeah.
Don't give it, I watch other teams and they have these slants where it's bam, it's tight and it's thrown and they pick up 7 or 8 yards over the middle. Yep. Where's our over the middle game?
We don't have it.
We don't have one.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of times it's like a trust the process kind of thing. Like, well, it'll work. Eventually, you got to say it ain't working, and we got to mix it up a little bit.
Got to mix it up. And so yesterday on my afternoon show on B105, we did Bengals group therapy, and I put the challenge out to our B105 listeners to call in or write in through the app. And I don't have all the ones on the app, but I probably got like 50. Give me your one word, only one word to describe the Bengals loss on Sunday. I'd like to share those with you now. I've just edited it down to their words. Okay. So here we go. Here's the list right here.
Pitiful. Dreadful.
Joke.
Ambiguous.
Dude, I got the favorite word for it. No-show. Ridiculous.
Embarrassing. Pitiful. Humiliating.
Hideous.
Unacceptable. Pathetic. Dull. Horrific. Sad.
Tranquilized.
Atrocious.
Embarrassing.
Disgrace. Nightmare.
Pitiful.
Questionable.
It was a cluster.
You want to add a second word to that, don't you, brother?
I don't think I should, no.
So, I mean, you can't believe how unbelievable the phone lines went. People were so angry about it and coming through the app. I mean, I literally spent an hour and a half taking calls and reading app messages because people just needed to get it off their chest.
Yeah, it needed to happen.
It was embarrassing. So,
and I got to tell you, I don't think a thesaurus has any more words for terrible at this point because that was impressive. Dude, good on everybody.
Yeah, and the ones that came through the app. I mean, there was one that I'll tell you that came through a couple of people on the app was, and I'm not going to say the word, but S show. And they said, "Is that one word?" And I said, "We're gonna for our exercise today. We're gonna marry those two words."
Yeah,
so there you go. So onward and upward with the Bengals. Real quick, last night that was probably the best game of the year on Monday Night Football. The Ravens and the Lions. Yeah. It was insane.
I love the offense from that, man. The Lions really got up. Both teams really got off the mat after those Week 1 losses they had.
Yeah.
And hey, the good news is we're still in first place.
Still in first place, but we're tied with the Steelers. Yeah. But the Browns are 1-2. Which, by the way, the Browns, that was amazing the other day.
How in the world did they pull that off?
I watched it. What was crazy on Sunday is there were so many blocked field goal attempts.
That was,
and that was one of the games right there where it was blocked. And I think the Eagles did it.
Eagles had a couple.
And somebody else did it in a game as well. And I was like, that's just crazy because sometimes you'll go weeks without any of those ever happening.
And you had like at least 3 or 4 to my count. There was a couple games where there were multiple blocks.
Yeah. Real quick before we move on to the Reds. So our friend Cindy, the card maker, who is super sweet, and she's going through some hard times right now with some family issues.
Okay.
And she dropped this off at the station today. I was unable to get. She said she wanted to make sure that we got this, and she makes us homemade greeting cards all the time. So I'm going to try to stay in the frame here, and.
Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, my God. Take it over this way just a little bit. That's perfect. Look at that. I love it.
Cindy, the card maker, we know that you listen to, and we love you, and I'm sorry what you're going through with a personal loss in your family there, but she thought of us and wanted to make sure.
Sweet.
Yeah, so.
She got me a birthday card, too.
Yeah,
she dropped it off, so thank you. That was awesome.
She's all so thoughtful and sweet. So I tell you what, we're going to just take a really quick break. We'll come back, and we'll get on the Reds
we gotta talk about
in a
the
second.
Reds,
all right? So hang out with us here on the Sports Cincinnati podcast. Okay, Bengals are done. Let's move on to the good stuff. The Reds are first place in the wild card right now for the final spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're in there.
They're in there. 6 games to go starting tonight. The Reds are all over it. Yesterday, they're sending out the email, $8 tickets for these final 3 games at home against the Pirates, the select areas. And they're doing 3-2-1, which the Budweiser 3-2-1 Tuesdays, $3 select beers, $2 dogs, $1 ice cream cups for all 3 games.
Oh, perfect.
They're really trying to pack it in there. So tonight, we got Brady Singer going on the mound, going after his 15th win. He has quietly had one of the best years a pitcher for the Reds has had in quite some time, at least going by the win totals.
Yep.
And he seems to get run support.
Career high in a lot of categories for him. And obviously, I love Jonathan India.
Yep.
I was bummed when he got traded, but he's kind of having a down year, and Singer's kind of having an up year. So it looks like we, as of now, have made out pretty good with that deal.
So tomorrow night, have you seen the pitching matchup for tomorrow night's game on Wednesday?
I don't think I've seen it yet.
Wednesday.
Oh,
it's Paul Skeens against Hunter Green.
that's going to be a banger.
Oh, my gosh. Skeens is 10-10. Hunter, the records don't matter. Both of their ERAs are right around 2.
Yeah.
It's insane. So that should be. And then we got Lodolo pitching on Thursday, which I haven't checked yet, but I'm pretty sure is probably a day game. I'm not sure.
It's 12:30. Yep. Actually, I think I may try to sneak out of work a little bit early and get down to that one with my family.
There you go.
So,
all right.
yeah.
So that's what's going on there. And the Reds, I mean, I was just talking to our HR guy and office manager, Austin, and I was like, optimally, I would like to see the Reds have wrapped it up before we even go to Milwaukee.
That would be fantastic.
But what's amazing is we're talking about the Mets playing the Cubs, and then we were laughing because they get the Marlins. The Marlins are in it right now. They're only 4 games out of the wild card. I mean, granted, that's a lot with 6 games left, but still – They're trying to squeak their way in. The Cardinals are back in it, as are the Giants and the Diamondbacks. So,
well, the good news for us is mathematically a lot of those teams are still in there. But also, if you look at it, in the Padres, there's a chance that we could even get into the 5th seed I saw the other day because – or maybe it was the – no, it was the 5th seed could overtake the Padres because of the tie-breaking situation. Now, a lot has to go right for us, but – we have a half-game lead basically on both the Mets and the Diamondbacks and the other teams that are kind of like hanging there because of the tiebreakers. So we are in the driver's seat for sure.
You know what?
Go win.
Just win.
Go win. That's all you got to do.
I mean, it's pretty hard to ask them to win 6 straight games.
Yes.
It's just not feasible.
But you got a bad Pirates team,
and
you got a Milwaukee team that may be taking their foot off the gas a little bit. That's kind of what happened with the Cubs. The Cubs had already got their spot. We swept them.
Now I hope the Cubs maybe come back to life against the Mets.
Go beat the Mets, please, Chicago. I'll never ask you for anything again.
Ever, ever, ever. I mean, if you sweep the Mets, I will wear a Cubs ball cap on this podcast.
All right.
I absolutely
will.
Go. All right.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. So, wait. Speaking of that, I'm going to go off camera for a second. And Jake, all right. But it was your birthday.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, boy.
I made a little stop today at the pro shop for the Reds, the team shop, to get you a birthday present.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because you're a ball cap guy.
I am a ball cap guy, and I've been needing a new red ball cap.
There you go.
I've got a black one, but not a red.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah.
That's perfect. Thank you, man.
And I didn't get the snapback because I know you like to wear them. You like to wear them backwards. I got you large, extra large.
That's exactly what. That's awesome.
So there you go. Yeah, you go. I thought you could use a new Reds cap.
That's perfect, man. Thank you so much.
There you go.
That's awesome.
All right, happy birthday, and
Appreciate you,
that could be the. Now listen, if the Reds lose tonight, that goes in the fire pit.
Yeah,
all right,
it's getting burned for sure.
It's sacrificed to the ashes.
That's right.
No, all right. So it's just let's go Reds. I mean, it's. I know, but we're fans and we're emotional and we've been on them up and down with them. And it's like, come on. And then we pretty much wrote them off. I mean, on September 6th, they were 6 games out.
Done. I said, we're out. It's going to
it seemed like an insurmountable. But then the Mets, the collapse has been epic for them.
For sure.
And the Reds have gotten hot. Yeah. And it always seems like every season, one team gets hot at the end of the year and gets into the playoffs. And maybe this year it's the Reds.
Sneak on in, baby. Sneak on in.
It would be nice. Well, we'll have another full episode coming up on Thursday.
The Reds are playing so good right now, they overtook our Bengals recap podcast.
Well, yeah, I mean, come on. What was there to talk about?
Wasn't a lot to talk about, yeah.
We could have literally just said we really sucked on Sunday and moved right on to the Reds, though. So there we go. Follow us on all our socials like it's about to tell you, and let's just go Reds.
Go
man.
Reds, baby.
Come on. I got mine. You got yours now. Here we go. Thanks.
That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Unexpected. Here's